Meanwhile, the U.S. military is warning people to stay away from ports in the Middle East following attacks by Iran along the Strait of Hormuz. Now, images show a Thai cargo ship hit by Iranian drones off the coast of Oman. 20 people had to be rescued and 3 are still missing. Now, the regime is suspected of hitting at least 3 ships, disrupting traffic along the Strait of Hormuz. This is a time-lapse video showing the activity in the strait over the past 24 hours. Now, meanwhile, the U.S. is fighting back. So far, U.S. Central Command says the military has hit over 60 Iranian ships and more than 5,500 targets inside Iran, including a large ballistic missile manufacturing facility. And President Trump says many Iranian military targets have been taken out.
It's an excursion that will keep us out of a war, and the war is going to be, for them it's a war. For us, it's turned out to be easier than we thought. But think of it, they had thousands of missiles, 7,000 to 8,000 missiles. We got many of them before they got to launch. They have drones all over the place. We got many now. We're knocking out the drone plants, as you know, going fast. They started talking about mines, so we hit 28 mine ships as of this moment.
CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes is traveling with the president today and joins us from Hebron, Kentucky. Nancy, what are we hearing from the president about the war today?
He has mostly, Liz, wanted to talk about U.S. military superiority and how well the U.S. is doing, how many targets it has hit, what it has done to the Iranian Navy. He has been less interested in talking about the end game. He was asked, for example, whether the war would be able to end if the Ayatollah's son is now in charge in the country and the regime is still in place. He didn't want to talk about that. He was asked about preliminary assessments that it was in fact the U.S. that hit that girls' school in southern Iran. Did not want to talk about that, but he does want to talk about how well the U.S. military is doing. Take a listen to what he had to say right before he left the White House to come here to Kentucky.
We took out just about all of their mine ships in one night. We're up to boat number 60. I didn't realize they had that big a Navy. I would say it was big and ineffective. But every one of their ships, just about all of their Navy is gone at the bottom of the sea.
The president has not wanted to talk about the possibility of putting boots on the ground in Iran. That, of course, has been a big question. How do you get Iranian nuclear material out of the country if you don't send special forces in? He says he reserves the right to do it, but isn't anywhere close to doing so, Liz.
And Nancy, we mentioned you're in Kentucky. I know it's very loud there, but I'm curious, why is he in that state today, and what's on the agenda?
So he's here to talk about pharmaceutical prices and his innovation Trump RX, but he is well aware that the prices that are on Americans' minds right now this week are gas prices, because gas is up 20%, diesel fuel up 28% here in the U.S. since the war began. And that is no small thing here in Kentucky, where there are a lot of shipping companies, a lot of freight companies, a lot of packaging companies. We're at a packaging company right now. All that silver that you see stacked up behind me, those are all cans that are waiting for packaging. Earlier today, I was at a neighboring packaging facility where the CEO said that he's looking at the likelihood that he'll incur $1 to $2 million worth of diesel surcharges from trucking companies as he sends packaging out and brings raw materials in. So one of the big questions on the minds of really Kentuckians and all Americans is, how long are these elevated gas prices going to last? President Trump here on the ground insisted that as soon as the war ends, they'll come down very quickly, but no one at the White House seems to know exactly when the war will end. The president himself certainly hasn't said.
Nancy Cordes live for us in Kentucky. Thank you so much, Nancy.